In this live session, I'm going to share with you my journey of how I went from starting my business in 2018, zero revenue. How did we generate 27 crores last year in a year? This year, we're going to cross more than 40 to 50 crores. Is there a magic? Is there a blueprint? Is there a formula? तो ऐसा कैसे हो गया? You think I'm lucky? Let me tell you, it is all based on the process. So in today, I'm going to share with you not only my journey, but through my journey, hopefully you get to learn what to do and what not to do. So I'm here to share with you the challenges and struggles that I had, and also some of the breakthroughs that I got. How did it happen? But before we go deep into the topic, let me give you a bonus tip, a guru mantra. Right? My mentees call me Guru Dev, by the way, with love. So because my name is Dev and I'm their mentor. So mentor in India is called Guru. So that's how they call me Guru Dev. You don't have to call me Guru Dev. You can call me Dev as well. I'm fine with any name. But because they call me Guru Dev, so I give Guru mantras, right? And the first Guru mantra that I want to share with all of you who are watching live is 1 crore is new poor. Write it down. If you're running a business and if you think that you made 1 crore and you're really successful, let me tell you, 1 crore is new poor. 1 crore is nothing in terms of revenue that I'm talking to you about. How do I know it? Because when I started my journey, this was year 2018. First year in business, I made 1 crore. I was like, oh my God, this is great. I'm a crorepati. Guess what? It was not much. And if you're in business right now, I'm sure you can relate to me that, oh, 1 crore is not a big amount. Yes or no? Making 1 crore in business is not a big deal. So if you're not even made 10 lakhs, for you, it look like, oh my God, 1 crore. I'm just not even making 10 lakhs from my business. It's a huge, but let me tell you, it's not. When the real game starts, when you start crossing more than 7 to 10 crores. The first $1 million when you make, which is 7 to 7.5 crore, that is when game starts to change. Right? How many of you had wow moment that, oh my God, I thought 1 crore was a big amount. Making 1 crore. It is not a big amount. Good. Ravi had wow moment. Good. So let's start by some of the fundamentals, some of the principles that I learned in the journey of making 40 crores over last 4 years. This is the 5th year running. How did we do it? Let's go by year. The year 2018, the year of launch. The focus that you have in the first year is going to be different than the focus that you have 2nd year, 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year. But before we go deep in each year, first thing that all of you must know is, what is the theme of the year? Which most of the people do not look at it. Most of the people look at that, you know what? Let's just do the business. Let's just start. Let's just grow as much as I can. They do not have the theme of the year. When I launched myself, first year, I said, no, this is the launch year, meaning I want to have time freedom this year. My goal is not to have financial freedom or financial abundance. My goal for the first year was, let's just get started. I want to stop trading time for money. You see, recently, I'll give you an example. I have one of my mentee. He's got 3 different businesses. He's got his logistic business. He's got his mobile refurbished business. And there's one more business that he's running. That also retail. I asked him the question. So you must be feeling great. Life must be wonderful. He's like, you know what? Kya wonderful. Kya great. I don't have time. So why did you start 3 businesses? You should have started only one business, which gives you the more money and more time. Why did you start 3 businesses? Because all the businesses are different. The product is different. Target market is different. Branding is different. Positioning is different. Team that you hire is different. Shop is different. Why do you want to start 3 different businesses? So bottom line is keep things simple. Don't run after different products, different programs, and different businesses until you know what your priority is for first year. First year, time freedom. I want to have as much time as I want so that I can expand my resources and the revenue that I have. I can expand that. So year 1, biggest challenge is time freedom. And the focus for the first year is proof of concept, product market fit in some terms. If you're IT product or physical product, पहला साल तो टेस्ट ही करना है. Or you're testing, trying, refining. And that's what I did. When I launched my first year, I just kept testing, trying, and I got time freedom. But how do you find time freedom? Here's what you need. You need to know the amount that is good for you so that you do not have to worry about paying the bills or paying the team member. What is that amount for you? The basic time freedom amount, not the financial freedom. This is the time freedom. That means abhi, I'm not so worried and tensed. Right? And as I'm sharing this, I want you to think about your own businesses. How much money is that money that I need for the time freedom? Good. For Shamik, let's say it's 2 lakh. Right? Good. For Vijay, it is 3 lakh. Jaideep is 5 crore per year. Okay. Faisal, it is 10 lakhs per month. Sachin, 2 crores per year at least. Dhananjay, 5 lakh per month. 1 crore for Ravi, 10 crore per year, Saili. I hope you're not confusing time freedom with the financial freedom. Okay, be very clear. What is the minimum survival amount for me and my team and company that I need bare minimum? Okay, that's the first year to launch, proof of concept, and refine. Second year, now when you're launching yourself in first year, you do not want to have low ticket product or services as your main focus. Because then what will happen is if you have low ticket product and services, you will have to have volumes of people who needs to buy from you before you make a good amount of money. Now, of course, there's an exception. So think about how much is the price that you want to focus on. How can you be different? There are competitors. How is your business different? That is all the work to be done in the first year. Right? Your minimum amount, launch amount, time freedom. How are your products different? What should be the price point, the high price point, so that you don't have to worry about the volume and masses. So you can just have few people and still you can have that money. That's what I did. I started my mentorship program by just charging 1 lakh. My minimum amount was just 20 lakh rupees a year. And if I'm charging 1 lakh, all I need is what? 20 clients. I have whole year to find 20 clients. Okay. So that is the first step. The year 2, what was my focus on year 2? Year 2's focus was marketing. The theme of the year 2 for me was marketing. Product I had refined, pricing I had refined. I got product market fit. Right now, all I need is I need to scale the business. In order for me to scale the business, I need to focus on marketing. I was doing organic marketing through content on social media. What I did second year is I started testing Facebook ads. Started getting more leads into my funnel. And second year, I doubled my price. I went from 1 lakh rupees per mentee to charging 2 lakh rupees and started running the ads. At this point of time, if you're running a business, tell me how many sources of leads that you have right now. If it is one, it is just put one. Like how many sources of leads that you have? Kitna sources hai lead generation ka? 6. Okay, good. Ramsey has got 2. Saurabh has got 1. Kamal has 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, at least 4 to 5. Dhananjay 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. So let me teach you the biggest lesson that I learned. Never rely on 1 or 2 streams of leads, sources of leads in any business. What are the sources of leads? Word of mouth could be one. Website could be another one. Social media could be another one. Organic. Ads could be another one. Billboards could be another one. Your keynote speeches could be another one, right? It could be multiple. So what is the Guru Mantra? The Guru Mantra is have at least 8 sources of leads for your business. How many? 8. Minimum 8 sources of leads that you need to have. And let me tell you, most of those people who are in traditional businesses or have been doing business for a long time, the biggest mistake that they have is their marketing is Bhagwan Bharose. कोई आया तो आया, नहीं आया तो नहीं आया. कभी किस्मत अच्छी हुई तो लोग आ गए, किसी ने रेफर कर दिया. That's not how you run a business. That's not how you scale your business. Good. Who had wow moment right now? Arman had a wow moment right now. 8 sources of leads. Shamik, Lakshmi, Asad. Good. So I started building multiple sources of leads. That was my pure second year focus. One more Guru Mantra I want to give you. These are the mantras and principles I learned the hard way. I did not know this for first year, second year. And later on, I found out that the 80% of your effort, 80% of your time should go in marketing. If you're not making 5 to 7 crores a year in terms of revenue or turnover in any business that you are in, 80% of your time should be spent in marketing. Now think about this. How much time are you spending in marketing? Chances are not even 10%, right? Just put it in chat box. Honestly, Shamik is like, true. Ramesh is like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, put it in chat box. How much percentage of time are you spending on marketing? Yeah, Arman is doing at least 50%. Good. You're better than a lot of people. Somebody's like 0. Thank you for your honesty. 30%, 20%, 5%, 60%, 5% to be very true. How would you grow your business? When the client ही नहीं है, prospects ही नहीं है, तो business कैसे बढ़ेगा? So second year, I generated 2.5 crores. I went from 1 crore in first year, second year 2.5 crores. Not only I doubled my fees, but also I doubled and tripled my leads as well. Then came the third year. Theme of this year. Theme of the third year. Apart from marketing, third year was about scaling. First year was time freedom. the launch, product market fit. Second year was marketing theme. Third year was scaling. But how do you scale your business? You need three things to scale the business: system, people, and process. So this was year 2020 for me. And everybody's worried. Lockdown is happening. Business are struggling. How many of your business actually got impacted because of 2020 lockdown? Whose business here got impacted? Okay, Dhananjay says very badly. Paramji says me. Asad, Lakshmi, David, Anand, Shashi, huge. Kamalkar, wow, feel so sorry. Subhash says close down food business. Shamik, Ranjit, Rahul, Arman, Pranjal, wow. So sorry to hear all of you guys struggling through this. But you know why it happened? Because many of you did not evolve to the next level of business. You did not go to the next level of leveraging systems, people, processes. So what happened? What happened? You did not leverage system, people, and processes. I developed a system where I start getting more leads and serve them more. So क्या हुआ 2020 में? I was still doing all physical event. We were planning to go and expand to Dubai at that time. But because of lockdown, we could not expand. We completely switched our model from offline to online. We leveraged the online Zoom system. Started conducting workshops and sessions online. Started using social media better. The system was one part of scaling. People. I started hiring people. Initially, for first 2 years, I had only 2 people or 3 people working with me. One was a video guy, one was a salesperson, one was a graphic design, not graphic design, but more like a video only. But then in 2020, I started hiring marketing manager, finance manager, sales manager. I started building my team. Slowly, my hierarchy started building. And let me tell you, if you're already making 1 crore and you're yet to make $1 million, you're probably at the stage where you don't have good leaders and you don't even have right processes. कौन सी processes? Sales processes नहीं है, marketing processes नहीं है, delivery processes are not smooth. And because of which, what is happening is you're being overworked and overwhelmed most of the time. होता है ऐसा कि हो रहा है ऐसा for some of you, right? I was talking to one of the guy who was a logistic company. He's like, yaar Dev, I'm not getting good managers. I'm not getting good leaders. I can't trust. The other person also, 3 different businesses, but time nahi hai. Kyun? Because he did not have system, people, and processes. Yeah. And I fixed that problem. And guess what happened in 2020? Our business went from 2.5 crores. Do you know how much money we made in third year? We did not just double it. We did not just triple it. We didn't just quadruple it. Yes, Subhash, you're right. We made 16 crores. Now think about this. We don't even have physical product. That means higher margins. We don't have to buy raw materials and stock them and pile them and ship them. Nothing, no cost at all to us. 80 to 90% profit margin. Good. Ravi's like, how is this possible? System, people, and process. Now, we're going to go deep into this when we go to 2-day event workshop. Okay. But right now I'm giving you the broad flavor of what exactly happened. Moment the marketing manager came in, she took away a lot of customer service, operational work as well, along with the marketing work. So I free up my time. When it comes to third year and scaling, your most precious asset is time as an entrepreneur. Write it down, most important asset that you have as an entrepreneur is your time. And I want you to think about right now, what are the things that is taking away your time where you're not supposed to be doing it? Right? Don't want to run the business with Lala ji. गल्ला भी खुद ही संभाल रहे हैं, प्रोडक्ट भी खुद ही बना रहे हैं, पैकेजिंग भी खुद कर रहे हैं, डिलीवरी भी खुद कर रहे हैं, एक छोटू को रखा हुआ है. You can't build a big business like that. I started delegating a lot of work, freeing up my time third year. So we could monetize more, scale more. And then came the fourth year, which was last year. Last year, we went from 16 crores a year to 27 crores, which was almost, I would say, 50% growth. In fact, 150%. So we did whatever we did, we made 150% next year. What was the focus? Fourth year. The focus for fourth year was refining and optimizing the business. Yahan tak pahunch gaye. System aa gayi, process aa gaya, people are there. But now we refine. What do we refine? Everything. We refine our offers. We refine our programs. We refine the people. We refine the processes. We refine the systems. Refine. In short, refining and optimizing. This is the year we actually started improving on the funnel that we had. Right? We improved the funnel that we had. And what is a funnel? How does it work? We'll talk about that in 2-day event. How did we build the funnel? How did we bring people from outside? How did we generate leads? All that in 2-day event, we're going to talk about it. And because of the refinement, we generated 27 crores. This is the 5th year that we are running the business. This year theme is what? Automation. Automation हो गया, अभी automate करेंगे. Meaning, I will plug myself out from even a lot of places that I'm not required. Seminars automated, workshops automated, webinars automated. Wherever I'm not required, I plug myself. Why? Because so that I can focus on bigger and bigger things, on the vision, on hiring people, building the culture. I don't need to be just doing. So now you need to decide, which stage are you at in your business? Are you at the beginner stage? Focus on time freedom. Are you in the 2nd year in business? Is it the marketing that is required? Or is it the 3rd year where scaling is required through system, people, and processes? Or you're in the 4th year where refining is required? Or you're in the 5th year where automation is required? See, that's why we're executing CRMs. Because itna data ho gaya hai abhi. If you do not have smart systems, everything will start crashing. If you don't have automations, things will start becoming messier. This is how I personally went from 0 to where I am today. And of course, it requires more in-depth knowledge. It requires a step-by-step process. But the biggest struggle that I had, you see, if I would have not had the high ticket product, none of the things would have come true. Do you know why? Because I made a lot of mistakes at the beginning. But if money was the shortage, I would not be able to scale. Because I was charging high ticket, even despite or in spite making mistakes, guess what happened? I still had the money. So I could find better people. I could do more marketing. I can run more ads. But one side mein, I am not doing well in terms of business and things, making a lot of mistakes with hiring people and systems and all. On the other side, paisa bhi nahi hai. How would we scale? How would we grow?